Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome in, welcome in. Y'all, today was the big day. Today was the big day. I am your host, Chantel Sierra Tishakim, coming in every day to do my lives and see what Spirit has to say. So first off, before we jump into the juice, we're going to give people a little time to come into the room. My sister is supposed to come in, but I'm just going to shuffle the cards. How about that? And just talk about how beautiful today was for me. Today was the day of my embracing the queen within. She is ATL live premiere. And this is the after effect, y'all. What you think? Your girl was feeling fancy as she began to balance the wheel, okay? Balancing the wheel of the wheel within. You know, my other book, if you haven't yet tapped in, this is your time. I have another book called Aligned and Crowned. Y'all have heard me talk about it. The wheel within the wheel. This is where we are balancing the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. And today was all about the feminine, y'all. The divine feminine in me, the divine feminines that support me, the divine feminine energy in my lineage. Today was a shift, y'all. Today was the day that we adjusted our crowns, that we showed up and showed out, and that we really did some things we never did. We began to take the blinders off, okay, and see the truth of who's within. As within, so without. Look at this. I'm showing out, okay? I'm just feeling myself today. Feeling myself and really, really enjoying what Spirit has to say. So we're going to tap in. Typically, I draw 7 cards. That was our first 2. We're shuffling them up to let them do what they do. I had a really good day today. Even though we are still in that Taurus energy, which I do have, my moon is in Taurus, and my Venus, which is coming into Mars as well, is in Mars, which I'm in Aries, and that's my reign and rule as well. But this is where I'm learning to show up and learn the lessons from the past so that I can really receive what will last, okay? Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining the live. I am your host, Chantel Sierra Tishakim. Welcome in, sis. Welcome in. We have tapped in, and I was waiting on you to come in so that I could share the news of how the first card out was the wheel. And I was saying, you know, I am the author of Living Aligned and Crowned. And today was the big day to live aligned and crowned and take off those masks that make me frown, okay? As I am learning from the past and seeing how everything has gotten me to this now future. This message is for you too. If you're in the live, it's for you. This is our time, as I was speaking about the new moon in Taurus. New moon in Taurus is new beginnings. Show up as the truth of you, making plans, getting clear, and doing what you know to do. But my premiere, look at what showed up, y'all. Okay, my premiere is one of those things that was about making my wishes come true. You know, expect miracles. And look at this. I was Cinderella today, y'all. Cinderella was in the house, you know, and I'm looking at my life and just my little girl is just elated, okay? As she has challenged me to come into this live and do this 365 days, and she always says that I am the queen, right? So the queen has arisen. The queen has arisen. And so the next card out is As Above, So Below. these wishes are gonna flow. You know, as we show up and show out, there's nothing more that we can do but do it and do it well. But yes, my She Is ATL premiere was today, and this is the after effects. And it was such an honor to see all of the women who were showcased in this documentary, which you can find on YouTube. Maybe not tonight, but in the next couple of days, by Nicole Barton. She was the photographer and producer of this documentary film. It is like 2 hours long, but there's 40 women that were showcased. I literally received a whole 48 seconds of fame, but it was fame nonetheless, okay? And I did get to go down the red carpet and feel myself, and I was looking fabulous, as y'all can see. And yeah, it was all about me working in this collective harmony, right? Understanding that we are never alone. This is where we all have to show up and let our light shine. People will help you, you will help others, and in that process, we will see things quite different. You know, look at me. This is a shock. I'm just looking at myself saying, girl, who are you? Time to get your fruit. Time to get your harvest. Time to show up as your highest expression. Not just on occasion, but every day. So this is something that these cards have to say. As the Judgment card showed up as I was putting them off to the side, so we'll take it. But we have our 7 cards here. This is a time to rise to the occasion. Rise to the occasion of who you are. Rise to the occasion of where your soul is leading you. Rise to the occasion of the things that you wish to experience in your life, and embody it. Embody it. It's like, it's not just a fake it till you make it. It is. It is. And when you begin to harness that energy of who you say you are and show up that way, it's going to take you really, really far. I'm going to ring that in. So those are our cards. We could just tap into the energy very quickly, reading it from the bottom to the top, okay? This is the time for us to receive our harvest. Everything we need is available. Everything we need is within us. We have to begin to work in community to see that come up. You know, working out your own salvation, working with community, working with others, doing the work for yourself. First and foremost, get in the game so that you can light your flame. Come on, baby, light my fire. And then you will see that circulation of energy begin to radiate out so that it can attract those things that are for you. As above, those things you know, so below, in that I am energy. That's how it flows, okay? That's where you see the miracles. That's where you learn to know that you are that and a bag of chips, okay? And the way that you've become that is by learning the lessons from the past. Learning, not continuing to repeat cycles. Although this is a figure 8, you know, as above, so below, energy does flow, but it should be in movement. It should not be stagnant. It should be moving you to a next level and a next level and a next level. Higher and higher. And then begin to see yourself. Even if it's plain dress up every now and then, look at who you are. Put things around you. Take the blinders off. Don't limit yourself. Don't shrink yourself. Don't hold yourself back. And don't think that just because it doesn't look like what you want right now, that you can't attain it, that you can't have it, that you can't embody it. And that shifts your energy to a whole new paradigm, okay? And this is where you begin to navigate the wheels of the yin yang. Yesterday we had the Chariot, same energy, you know, your light and your dark. Are you able to cultivate that, to navigate yourself to your highest expression? Because they're both available, but which direction are you gonna go? As this card reminds us, you gotta flow up, up, up. You know, higher and higher. No one is judging you. The judgment comes from you not doing what you're supposed to do. Ring that in. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. My bell. Ring it, ring it. Oh! Oh, okay. That was just a little dance break, y'all. I'm feeling myself. I told y'all that, right? So now we're going to tap into the soul's journey, right? The soul's journey gives us some clear directions of where our soul is leading. And as we are coming into this, making our dreams come true, because it is right in the middle of all 7 cards. So this is smack dab in the middle. Wishes do come true. You are the star. You are who you say you are, a superstar, so have no fear. Okay, you know, I'm feeling good. That's what music do. Music makes you lose control. Okay, but we back to the reading. Yes, we're here and we remember. Okay, so we're rising to our highest expression, seeing all of our dreams come true as we use that imagination. Our imagination is the blueprint, the beginning of creation. Let's ring that in. Our imagination is the blueprint of our manifestation. This is what we create through a thought becoming a thing. And until you can imagine it, until you can see it, you can't embody it. You can't manifest it. You can't walking in my purpose. Can't nobody stop me. Okay, you can't do none of it because you are not using, you are not using your mind. You are looking at the illusions. You are feeling like you're blind, but in fact you're not. As this imagination card says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. Everything, all is mine. Plug for my book, Aligned and Crowned. Aligned and Crowned, The Wheel Within the Wheel. You can get that on Amazon. And it talks about using your mind. The crown chakra is in alignment with the Hermetic principle, mentalism. So everything is created through the mind. This is where Christ consciousness is. This is where everything you desire is. This is where our soul is telling us, tap into your imagination as you bring balance. Okay? Balancing that wheel. Balancing what you desire in harmony to what you feel or what you would want to feel. And what you are feeling, if it's out of alignment, you got to reel it back in and get back to the feel goods. As we talked about yesterday, happiness is the key. Right behind love that unlocks every door. But bringing balance to our emotions says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world. Booyah. Okay? And I do so without judgment. There ain't no judgment. It's just like you see it for what it is, and you shift, you bob, you weave, and then you make it stick. 10 toes down, don't wiggle it. 10 toes down, don't wiggle it. So that is what you got to do. And then begin to accept the truth of you and knowing that you are doing exactly what you've been called to do. Accepting that that things are not what they seem. So we get to play in this energy of seeing it through. To see all your wishes and all your dreams come true. See all tweet, you know. Hey, accept it. And it says, I am learning to accept that the things I cannot change. So now if it's something you can't change, don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be all right. And this is where you gotta bring your friends in to keep you right. Okay? So this is friendship, and friendships are so important in this journey. As it says, I help others and they help me, and together we rise in accelerated harmony. But the fact of the matter is, this is our harmony, you know, having everything we need. But the fact of the matter is, until you show up living your life the way you have been sent to live it, you won't receive it. So I give thanks for my friends. Shout out to Lady Unk on the line, my dear Osneverhead, my sister to sister, my sister from another mother who has continued to do this work with me, and we are navigating it together. And this is that friendship card. It says, if you don't have friends like these, you need to get some. Raise up a little bit, right? Raise up a little bit and you will begin to see your life shift. Ooh. Raise it up, raise it up, raise it up. But it says friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Examine your friendships. Examine the people who you keep company or who want to keep company with you. Are they energy drainers? Are they just sucking the life out of you? Or are they helping you do the work while they falling down too? You see? And we like, nah, come on, get yourself up. We got to do this. These are the friends you want. You don't want those friends around you who gonna let you wallow. You don't want those friends around you who always are in sorrow. You don't want those friends around who always have a problem. Oh, she got bars. But at the end of the day, you want those friends that are going to help lift you higher. And it's not in a place of judgment, but it's in a place of knowing what you desire. Oh, y'all, Spirit is speaking tonight. You heard? Okay, so these friendships are in our lives for a reason. Make sure that you are in company with people who are raising you up, people who are helping you to see things in a different perspective, people who are doing things that maybe you never even expected. Oh, that's me. I never would have expected. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome in, Nia. You said Good Vibes Lounge, the one that has play in front of your face and behind your what? My back? Yes? Where? I don't know, girl. I'm confused. I don't know what you're saying. Help me out. Get a little clearer because I'm out here. I can't understand what you're saying. The ones who pray. Yes, we do pray. We got to pray each and every day, you know, but those friends that pray, oh, I got you, I got you, I got you. The friends that pray with you, the friends that lift you up. Yes, those friends that got your back. Okay, it's coming, it's coming. I had to tune in. I was like out here. But yes, those are the friends you want in your life. The ones who ain't going to play behind your back. The ones who ain't going to talk smack, right? But we have those friends too. But in that space, it's for you to shine through. It's for you to say, you know what, sis, that's not for us. This ain't the space we holding. But at the same time, we can rise. It's no judgment, but we can rise. And it goes back to not tolerating it, not allowing it. It's like queens don't work like that. Queens adjust each other's crown. Queens show up and say, hey, sis, when I see you down, I'm going to raise you up. But I'm not going to judge your situation because that's for you. You know, but I'm going to stand by your side and say, hey, do you need me to help see you through? Because ultimately, this is what I see. And a true friend can take it. It's like, yeah, sis, because the spirit confirms the spirit. We already know, and we are the reflection. So when you find yourself in these divine friendships that you're feeling like you're outgrowing, that you feel like, you know what, sis, I've shown up and I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. I'm learning all these great things. I see the good in you. I see we can do it. But what you want to do? Do you want to be a baller, shot caller, or do you want to keep being the victim? Do you want to be the victim? Because queens reign and rule in discipline, in productivity, in love, in elevation, in knowing that, hey, you know, we know life is lifing for all of us. But what are you creating? What are you doing? Life is lifing, but what are you doing? Because at the end of the day, it goes back to you. Sovereignty, living in your purpose, living aligned and crowned. Living like you know who you are and whose you are and where you are coming from. This is that work. This is the work that we want to talk it and we want to look the part, but where's your heart? Coming back to the heart of the matter. This is where we all begin to grow, glow, and flow. But it's up to us to be cautious about those friends and know what you know. And then as a friend, if I got nothing but love for you, baby. And my sis on the line right now, she know. We be having hard conversations, but we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge, but we hold up the mirror. We hold up the mirror and say, sis, this is what I see. And it's coming from me, straight from my heart. And it's like, okay, where do we start? Okay, where do we need to reset? Where do we need to realign? Because, yeah, okay, maybe we need a little more time, because sometimes you do have to go through the loops. You got to keep on trucking. What it say? Ride it till the wheels fall off. And then, you know, Cinderella can't be walking. No, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, reset. Reset. No spiraling downward. No more harboring and holding on to friendships that are in your low I am chakra, because that's what it is. It's the low vibration. So we have the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus. Those are our lower frequency chakras. The solar plexus chakra is what activates us to move. I can, I do. And I do what I am. So sometimes people don't have the capacity because they don't even know who they are. We still talking about these friendships, y'all. Spirit coming through. Sometimes your friends don't even know who they are. And you may be that light that has to show up. And then next time it'll be your friend showing up for you, because you done started the spiral the wrong way. So these are the people who are doing the things that you want to do, who are having the things you want to have. It's no hateration. It's like celebration. We getting this. And if I can do it, you can too. And it's like we are all mirror reflections. But what do you want to do? Because at that point, then I have to decide where is my next direction. Because we want to mirror each other in this reflection. And we want to rise to the highest vibration. At least that's what I want out of my friends. And I want them to show me when I'm getting a little shaky, baby. You know? And I'm not holding it down. And this is what the event tonight was all about. Women speaking their truth. Women showing up and saying, hey, this is what I do. And this was all women over 40. So we got a little lessons under us. It's never been perfect. It will never be perfect. But what you can expect is a miracle. The miracle of you aligning to what you desire. That's miraculous, especially in the world that we live in. We can hold the vibration, we can hold the frequency for only so long if we don't have the friendships in our inner circle to help buffer. And we do that for each other in the circle. So this is a plug for the sanctuary on the school platform. We have a beautiful circle of women over there, over 100 women. We are celebrating life, celebrating practicality, celebrating spirituality, celebrating you, celebrating your essence, helping you cultivate what it is you see that you're supposed to do. Okay, it's a church like none other, because we are the temple, we are the mosque, we are the cathedral, we are the holy land. And until we know who we are in that I am frequency, we gonna keep being in this life be lifing. But we are creating queendoms, we are creating new paradigms of existence in this world. So as above, so below, we're creating this energy as we flow. Give thanks to the Most High for that message. So now we're going to tap into the ancestors. Y'all, they were showing out right then. I have to catch it on the replay because I don't even know. But I know it was good, okay? So the ancestors is where we going right now, okay? We give thanks to the ancestors that support us for the highest vibration of love and light, knowing the lessons and the insight that they, y'all, you can't even make it up. They said, and we here. And we here. Okay, I hear you loud and clear. This is a place where we can bring completion to this ancestral force that we have, the wisdom, the knowledge, the insight, the connection to all that they've been through, the wisdom, the knowledge, the insight. And sometimes we do carry the trauma. But when we know what we know, that they didn't, nor did they have the ability to transmute, it's up to you. Or the story repeats and the cycle continues and it passes to the next. But we say we are rising up and we are reigning and ruling. And the ancestor says, I hear my ancestors calling me. You know, yeah, they say, they calling you. They said show up and show out, okay? Don't let nobody hold you down. Don't let situations hold you down. Don't let friendships hold you down. Begin to tap into that imagination, your Christ consciousness, renewing your mind, aligning and crowning, because we came through a womb from this knowing, from our crown. Some of us was a C-section, I get it, but the purpose of life is to crown. You crown through the stomach, I guess. But yeah, you came through. And you came through with a purpose. And this is what we are. Our soul wants us to get it. Use your imagination. Bring balance and harmony to every situation. Accept the things you cannot change. And be mindful of the friends you keep. Okay? I can't even speak it no louder than that. Because this is that good juju that just popped out. The good juju is me. The good juju is you. The good juju is not no hocus pocus kind of thing. It's about you seeing it through. The work that was sent, that you were sent to do. Oh, that's the good juju. This is the altar of fire. Okay, this is also the tree of life. This is also divine God consciousness. This is also death and rebirth. This is also all things are possible. This is also you are what you say you are. Good juju, y'all. I can't make this up. They talking to us tonight, y'all. We gonna go into the Moonology cards, okay? Moonology, because we are in this Taurus energy. And girl, I have a moon. My moon is in Taurus. And they like, we ain't playing with you today, girl. And again, the ancestor card came up of completion, and this card here also says completion. It says conclusions are within reach. A full moon eclipse. You know, at the end of this month, May 31st, we will have another full moon. I'm not sure if it's an eclipse, but what I see is change. Change. And it's up to you and me. We get this opportunity. Don't take it for granted. If you can't change, you don't change everything all at once, but put one step in the right direction. Do something you've never done before. Play with your inner child. What did you enjoy doing as a child? Give thanks. What do you enjoy? What do you see in your third eye, in your imagination? What do you see yourself doing? How do you want to have fun with life? Pick one thing and do it, and do it, and do it, and do it well before this full moon by the 31st. If you can do it right now in the next day or two, that would even be more beneficial for you, because this is the shift that you want. You want to see those miracles and dreams come true. If you do, you got to do what you're supposed to do. And it is to have fun with life. Examine your friendships. Examine the way your friends have fun. And is that really fun to you? I heard crickets right there. I've been there, done it. You know, I'm going along just to go along. But this ain't got nothing to do with me. Ooh! Because, look. I'm all about the Benjamins, baby. This is also the good juju, right? This is that same energy. This is that abundant energy. We have been given everything for life and life more abundantly. And it's up to us to reach up and grab it. Oops. It's up to us to reach up and grab it. Reach up, not down. Don't keep them low ballers around. Look. Queen energy only. I heard it. You know, rise. Rise to this occasion without judgment. Rise to the occasion with love, knowing that, elephants is all about good luck, y'all. Good juju. And sometimes you got to set some things on fire. Some things you got to let it go and let it burn and see if it want to rise like the phoenix, because they get that choice too. But it's not at the expense of you. Oh, it's not at the expense of you showing up to do what you were called to do. This is the work. And sometimes we feel like we're going to find ourselves alone, but we are never alone. The moment you begin to show up as your true self, authentically, in your sovereignness, knowing who you are, knowing what you were sent to do, and playing with it as if it's only you and your little girl doing it. That's my story. But do it, and do it afraid, and you will find those people who are willing to support you. You will find yourself in a whole documentary movie, y'all. You will find yourself embracing the queen within. You will find yourself living aligned and crowned. You will find yourself looking it, being it, doing it, and not even knowing that you are. Because it's like, I'm looking for a miracle. Oh, it's already here. I don't even recognize it. But it's coming from above. It's coming from above, and it's manifesting below. And we have to do those things to put us in the flow, to grow. You know? Okay? So that is our reading for today. I am so thankful for each and every one of you who showed up. If you haven't already, follow the YouTube page, Circle of Sister Table Talks, where all of these lives for my 365 days will be. I am also a holistic self-care practitioner. I work with women who are wanting to set themselves free and find their true identity, balance their spiritual awareness, and self-regulate their nervous system. This is a work. Coming from a high demand career into this work from a Christian background, doing tarot, manifesting a whole business, having a transitional housing program for women who are in this flux, like, oh, where am I? What am I? Who am I? I help you to begin to see it from the soul's perspective. Tapping into 5 archetypes of the soul, which are working with me and also work with you and have worked with you at many different places in your life. We have the priestess of the path. We have the warrior of light. We have the dream weaver. We have the oracle. And we have the messenger, who is I is she. The messenger oracle is me. But these are energies that I have worked with, all 5 of them, to help set my soul free. And this girl is on fire. And I get to do it. I get to do it. And each little step that I make gives me a stronger foundation to know that I am she. She is me. And she is also you. And kings, if you see this, it's for you too. Just switch it around to a king, but I'm doing what I do. I'm a queen, so here it is. But at the end of the day, we get to choose. And I share that it's all within you. You are the good juju. You are the abundance. You are everything. If you just take off the mask and see clearly. Don't show up for other people thinking that that's going to heal me. That was my story. No more. I show up for me, keep my cup full so that what comes out is the overflow. This is how we self-regulate. This is how we truly begin to collaborate and grow, holding people accountable for what you know. And they know it too, because it's, I just was reminded, like if somebody stink, if you smell yourself first before anybody else smell you. So, I don't know where that came from. But this is what it's like. They know it, but sometimes they're not strong enough to hear it or to acknowledge it for themselves. So they need you. And we need you. And I need you. So please keep coming back. And I will be on here again tomorrow and we'll talk it up a little bit more with Spirit. Until next time, I am your soul sister, speaking out, fixing crowns in the process. And this is one new thing that I am going to be saying to remind us. Let your life be the message. Let your voice be the power. Let your dreams be the door, and unlock it with the key of love. Knowing you are the power, you are the message, and you are the love. Until next time, peace and love. Good night.